Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Pyramid Reborn. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a great day. Just want to let you guys know, in case you didn't see the community post that I put out yesterday, videos for the next couple days are going to be a little less than normal. There'll be one video today and one video tomorrow. We have some family visiting from out of town. Our sister-in-law came down. She drove like 11 or 12 hours to be here, so we should probably spend some time with the family. But then she's leaving Tuesday, so everything should be back to normal by Wednesday. But anyway, let's get into today's episode. What I want to do in today's episode is I would like to make a tree farm. That's the plan. A lot of the stuff, we have logs, but not in massive quantities. I want massive quantities of logs so I can make storage drawers and expand the base and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to work on that today. And basically we're going to use three machines from Industrial Foregoing to do that. Let me grab some of these here, and let's also grab some logs so we can make more rubber. We're just going to go boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay. So, and I need to turn those into that. There we go. And start smelting. Okay, cool. Let's get started here. So basically, let's start with the plant sower. I need some flower pots. I've got 3 bricks. I need just 1. So we'll make one of those. We need some iron gears. So let's grab that. I need 2 of those. I need some pistons. So we need some of this and some of that and a little bit of this. Is it 2? Yeah, 2 pistons. So we'll make a couple of those. And then finally we need a machine frame. So let's grab a little bit of glass, some tin. I think that's basically it. We'll make 1 tin gear and a machine frame. There we go. And I need plastic sheets. Right. Let's grab those as well. There we go. So now we've got our plant sower, and this is going to be used to actually plant all the saplings and stuff like that. Next thing we need is a plant gatherer, and this is basically like our harvester. So for this we need 2 gold gears, and then we need another machine frame. There we go. And then we need a bunch of different iron tools. So let's grab... Do I have any sticks? I have a couple. I'm going to need more. That's fine. We'll just do that. So we need... What are those? We need a hoe, an axe, a hoe and 2 axes. Okay. So let's do that. There's the hoe and the 2 axes. And finally... It grabbed the wrong axe. There we go. We got the plant gatherer. And then finally, the last thing we need is a sewage composter? That's not right. Industrial Foregoing. We need... Oh, I think is it a sludge boiler? Or something like that? Sludge... Animal rancher, mob duplicator, block breaker, there's a wither builder? Huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was called a sludge boiler. It is called a sludge boiler, or a sludge refiner. Same difference. Okay, so we need 2 furnaces for that. We need 2 iron gears, 1 gold gear, 1 machine frame, and then finally an iron bucket. And that should be everything we need. There we go. So there's all the machines, I think, at least. Let's put this stuff away where it belongs. There we go. Now, I need conduits. So we're going to need some item ducts. We're going to need some flux ducts. I'm probably going to need multiple servos. So let's just grab all that. And unfortunately, like, this thing is not going to be ridiculously fast because, well, actually, I think we can get up to better servos now, can't we? Yeah, because we have nickel now, so we can upgrade to better servos. That's probably something we'll want to do. Yeah. All right, so let's make a couple of these guys. And then let's actually grab some nickel. We need some iron as well. Let's make sure this thing is set to input disabled. And let's do like 8 of those guys and just pulverize those into dust. That should be fine. And then we'll use that dust to make the proper blend so we can get Invar and Electrum. There we go. Okay, in the meantime. Oh, you know what? I'm also going to need some fluiducts. There we go. So we'll grab that. This should all be good. Okay. And I suppose we should probably make a few chests as well. There we go. Okay. So let's start thinking about this. I made this little platform area over here. This is where it's all going to go. So first things first, we need our plant sower to go right in the middle, like right here. That should be centered. Yes, good. Okay, so that is centered. And then we want our harvester. You know what? Let me just break that. We want our harvester to go right here. And then our sludge refiner. Honestly, the sludge refiner in Industrial Foregoing doesn't kick out toxic chemicals like it did in the original Mine Factory Reloaded, so we can probably just put it right there and it'll be good. Okay, so now let's run some conduits here. We're gonna need probably, I mean, this is gonna be dirt up here, so let's just do it this way. And that way these will all have power once we hook them up to a proper power source, which we will. I haven't decided yet what power source I'm going to use or how I'm going to power these, but we'll sort that out. Okay, so there's that. Now, the hard part here is we need that to go here for sure. That'll do the sludge from the plant gatherer into here. Then I think we want a drawer. So let's just make one of those. There we go. And we'll put that down right here. This is where we're going to put the actual logs. Actually, maybe. Yeah. This is what we want. So we'll do that. We'll put the item duct here. And basically, it's going to try and push stuff into this first. And we'll get rid of these as well. Bring that down. And it's going to run back to here. So basically, saplings will end up back over here. And then I suppose what we could do for the other bit is run items like this. Run that one up to here. And we can just put a chest there. And then I think that is basically self-sufficient. We'll need to hook up servos and stuff, but I think that's doable. Do I have a drawer key? Did I make one of those yet? I did. Good. So we're going to put... Oh, but we're going to get apples too, aren't we? Oh, I didn't think about that. I suppose what we could do is make another drawer for apples. There we go. And I'll just put that one right here. Put that there. We're going to need 1 apple, which thankfully I do have. I haven't turned them all into the cooked ones yet. Put that there. And again, lock the drawer. Okay, so I think this is all good now. I mean, obviously I have to hook it up to power, and I still need to run the dirt and, you know, put the dirt and stuff in place so that stuff can actually grow. But I think this will work. Oh, actually, wait, there's one other thing we need. Industrial foregoing. Yeah, here we go. We need range add-ons. So we start with a 3x3. We want a 9x9. So we need to increase, let's see, 5, 7. We need tier 3 range add-on. So looks like glass panes. What all goes into that again? Glass panes, tin, plastic. Okay, and we need 2 of these. And of course, I don't have enough glass. Okay, well, that's easy to fix. Let's just cook up a bit of glass. 1 more, come on, you can do it. There we go. And then let's, while we're waiting, let's just cook more. Get rid of all this, all those leaves. We want to get as many saplings as possible so we can get this thing started properly. And then once we have the tree farm set up, we can actually just get rid of this altogether. So, glass panes, right. Grab those. Grab some tin. And give me 2 tier 3 range add-ons. And we'll put 1 right here. And then let's just click on show working area, make sure it matches up, and it does. Good. And then finally, we need 1 more right here, and again, show working area, and it matches up. Good. So that should all work, I think. Once we hook up power and hook up the other thing. So as for power, I'm thinking maybe we should just make a couple of generators or something. And I mean, we basically have like infinite charcoal forever. So why don't we... Oh, wow, we actually have tons of this stuff. Let's actually take some of that out and just have this thing make charcoal for the time being. That's fine. So much random things that I don't need. Okay, there we go. So let's see. If we want to go generators, let's look at generators here. And the furnace generator, nice and simple. We've got machine blocks already. If I want to make... I think we could probably power all of this with like 2 generators. So I probably need 2 furnaces and then some iron. And we'll just make... Oh, and I need a little redstone. Oh, there we go. Furnace, generator. We'll just make 2 of those. That should be good. And then I think what we'll do... Let's make 1 more storage drawer here. Like so. I'm going to grab some charcoal. We'll put a storage drawer... Can I just, like, put this in the ground? Like, is that a thing? I could, but that doesn't let me see where it's at. So, let's put it right here. There we go. Put the charcoal in. Do 1 of those. There we go. And finally, get rid of all this. And we can actually put the generators right down here. That's totally fine. And then hook them up like so. And that way, the power is going to the whole system. The system is basically a closed system. Looks like I need some more item ducts. And I will also probably want to upgrade the servos on these so that it can keep up. Excuse me. So that it can keep up with production. So, as far as upgrading the servos, let's just see here. Invar is... iron and nickel. So let's grab some iron. Even I just realized I already had some in my inventory, but whatever. Let's grab 8 of those. Get that pulverizing. And then Electrum is... Ooh, nickel and silver. I don't think I have access to silver yet. So in that case, we'll just go straight for the hardened, because it's basically as good as we're going to get right now. There we go. And then we can grab some of this, do one of those, and start cooking up some Invar ingots so that we can upgrade some of these servos. Now, I also need more item ducts. Lead and tin. So lead, tin. Let's just make... I'll just make like a little bit over a stack of them. That should be plenty. And then, finally, we'll grab some Invar. Combine the Invar with the servos. So we have hardened servos. These are a little bit faster. They're still not incredible, but they'll get the job done for us at the moment. So now, come over here. We go like that. Change this guy to ignored. And then finally, we'll throw down a couple item ducts like that. And I probably don't need a hardened servo for this. I can probably just use a regular one. But you know what? Whatever. We're going to have hardened servos for days. So it's all good. So basically, these will now start generating power. Right? Oh, I see. It didn't split. Okay, so let's do that. Is there a round robin feature on this? There is not. Okay, that's fine. We'll let these things generate power. These things are going to start getting power. All the different machines here. So now it's just a matter of putting saplings in. So let's grab all of our existing saplings. Let's also grab a bunch of dirt. And what we want to do, lock inventory. Oh, is that, and then lock inventory. And we'll just put the saplings in so they'll spread, always active. This is all good. Okay. And then finally, it's just a matter of filling this whole thing in with dirt. And then as these trees grow, they should get automatically harvested and everything should work out. Basically, wood should go to here, apples should go to here, saplings will go to here, because it's going to try and go to the closest place first. If I've done this properly. And there is always the chance that I've totally messed this up, but I think this will work. Let's do that. Actually, you know what we should do as well is probably put just a couple of torches down here. We'll go like torch. Easiest way to do this. Torch. I'm just gonna sneak a couple down here. Torch. Put one maybe like right there. And then we probably want one like somewhere in the middle here. So let's just put it like right there. Okay. I don't know if it's actually necessary for that to be lit up, but here we go. All right. First tree was harvested. We're getting apples. We've got wood. And once... I mean, saplings will always try to end up in there first in the planter, so it's going to take a while before we start seeing saplings over here. But this is going to be for anything else that isn't saplings or wood. And it appears to be working. It's just a matter of, getting this stuff done. Now, this thing is also going to get sludge. That's one thing that I didn't think about. We need one more chest for that sludge refinery to actually deal with. We need like an output chest for that thing. Let's go there. We need another servo. And we don't have any. That's fine. Easy enough. We'll just grab some bits. Let's make a couple of those. Grab the glass from over here. There we go. Let's also do that and boil this. I should find out if I can just produce Invar in the resource gatherer, if I need to actually make it the old-fashioned way. That's probably something I should figure out. Anyway, let's go servo. We'll just make a basic one. And we can put that right here. Let's fill that in as well, just so it's not as visible. And then finally, we need an item duct and a servo, so that when this thing gets enough sludge to make an item, it will do so. I think we now have a working tree farm. I'm pretty sure. I guess we'll find out in the coming few minutes here. I think everything should work. Like, everything looks right to me. But you never know. I suppose it could always be. There's always the possibility that I mess something up. Let's take a sleep real quick. There we go. And then let's actually find out. Can I make Invar like this? No. No, I can't. Okay, so if I'm going to make Invar, I have to make it by pulverizing stuff into dust and all that kind of good stuff. That's fine. That's not a big deal. I also really do need to make sure that, like, all of this is properly lit up. So let's just make sure we got some torches down. I'm going to put a torch there. This all looks fine. In a sky block, you got to be real careful. I suppose technically stuff could spawn over here. So let's just put a torch right there in the very middle. That should give us enough light for the whole field. And then let's actually go and check on our RF generation as well. Looks like we're about a little bit over a third of the way. So we're getting there. We're making progress. By the way, a couple of you guys pointed out that technically this is violating the rules because we're not supposed to build anything on this island. That's true, but, like, I really don't care that much about a tiny little setup like this. Like, this is just RF generation. It's easier to set it up here. I suppose I could set it up there and run a conduit over. There's really no real difference. I'm not going to, like, build on this island primarily, but for something specific like this, like an RF energy generation system, I'm just going to do it this way because I don't really care that much. So yeah, you guys that pointed out that that's technically against the rules, you are correct. I'm aware. But I just, yeah, I'm not that concerned with it. Okay. So now let's talk charcoal, because those generators are going to need some. So let's make sure that this guy has enough to keep everything all powered and up and running. Yeah, this is totally working. There are way more saplings here than there were before. So we are now getting logs. We're getting ooh. Can the sludge refiner make netherrack? Is that a thing? No. It can make soul sand, but it can't make netherrack. Oh, I was so excited for a minute there. Can I make lava using soul sand in any way? I don't think so. No. Oh, man. If we could get... there's not really a good way to get netherrack. I mean, once you have it, you can get it forever, but... I thought for a second, sludge refiner, netherrack, we're saved, but yeah, apparently not. That's fine. It's okay. Anyway. So we have soul sand now. What can we actually use this soul sand for? I mean, I know Oh, you actually can't duplicate soul sand. Oh, okay. You can make dirty glass. That's not much. Dirty glass and morbs. That's about it. And obviously, you know, the wither. Like, you can make the wither. That's kind of an important thing. For now, we'll just put it over here. Okay, so we've got our RF stuff going. We're kind of hung up waiting on blaze powder for some stuff. What's this garden? Well, we don't really need cactus or anything like that. I mean, the big thing is, next on the list is the shock absorber. So, shock absorber. This, if I remember correctly, this is actually addition stuff. And actually additions, I'm pretty sure... let's look at this real quick. This is something else we should check on. So, actually additions. The very first machine you always want to make is the atomic reconstructor, which is iron redstone and then an iron casing. So, basically what we need for this is black quartz. And we can get black quartz... How else can we get it? Looks like we have to use this tablet. But we need emeralds to get stuff from the tablet. How are we going to get emeralds? Crushed emerald, emerald ore. There's not really a good way to do that either. Oh, although we can trade stuff. I see. So using this amazing tablet that we're working towards right now with the RF, we trade stuff to the tablet. That'll give us emeralds. We can then use the emeralds that we get, I think. Right? Let's look at this real quick. Oh, that's that. There we go. Emerald. We can duplicate emeralds in the resource generator. And if we do that, then we have infinite emeralds, which we can trade away to the tablet to get whatever resources we need. So yeah, basically this, once this is done, once RF is done here, that's going to open up a lot of doors for us, is what it looks like. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff that we just don't have access to right now, that we will have access to the tablet. So let's take a look real quick at that tablet. What all can we get through that thing? Excuse me. So, blueprints. Black quartz. Copper wire. I mean, the big thing is black quartz. Doesn't look, I mean, some of these assembly things. So really the only thing we're going to be able to get out of this is black quartz. I thought you could get blaze powder out of this, is what I had heard, but maybe that's not the case. And that's fine. You can put enchantments on it? You can put enchantments on it. Okay. Well, the big thing is black quartz. And black quartz is huge, actually, because that's going to basically give us access to do things with actually additions, which is something that we don't really have the ability to do right now. So this is actually good. Can you make black quartz in... black quartz. Here we go. Yeah, you can duplicate black quartz in the resource generator as well. Speaking of the resource generator, I think we should probably make another one. They're not super, super expensive. It's just like planks, redstone, and iron blocks. And I think we can probably afford at least one of these. So let's do, what is it, 5? Yeah, 5 of those. One of these. Give me some planks. Here we go. Oh, but it has to be done in this guy. Okay. So if we put you like right here, do I have a crescent hammer? I should. Yeah, here we go. Just disable that. And we say, oh, but it's not getting power? You should be getting power. Oh, you are getting power. You just hold an absurd amount of it. Okay, I understand. And it requires it looks like 1,000 RF. That's not bad. The recipe difficulty has been increased. Really? So when you make this, it requires more and more power. Oh, that's really cool. That's a really interesting thing. So basically, you can't just get an absurd amount of resource generators. You actually have to, like, provide them. It gets harder and harder every time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's really interesting. Okay, so now, instead of, it's 100,000 RF to get another one. I see. Okay. So if I want to make more resource generators, or if I want to hook up more resource generators, which I almost certainly do, then yeah. I see. Okay, cool. Well, we have the resource generators. I'm not going to hook them up right this second, but we will do that. We'll probably make like a designated area for more resource collection and stuff like that in a future episode. Probably a fairly near future episode. And it also seems like our tree farm is not keeping up, which is actually, like, this is kind of a good thing in some ways. Are we getting more saplings? Are we getting saplings over here yet? No, we're not. That's fine. Anyway, guys, I think we are out of time for this episode, so I think I got to call this one here. My friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.